Gerry, as you start your Big Ten road trip, all 14 schools here in the preseason, day one here in Bloomington to check out Indiana football practice. I guess one, just what's the mindset headed into another Big Ten football season?
Greg, for us, fortunately we get access that not a lot of people get. So this is probably the most important thing we do all year because this shapes our opinions going into the season. But we also can refer back to maybe someone that's a second-team guy today that we see and there's an injury and he becomes a first-team guy. So our mindset is, this is hard work. We have to leave IU with a really good feel for a roster that no one else really can get. You can read the magazines, but if you can't be at practice, it's hard to get a feel.
How big was last year for the Indiana football program, going to the bowl, first one under head coach Kevin Wilson, and just so much to build on for this year?
I think it was incredibly important, and the most impressive thing to me was the way Kevin handled it. He didn't oversell it. Because if he oversold it, then did everyone think they reached their goal? Like when they beat Penn State a couple years ago, right? This is the first time this team has beaten that team, and he's taken this attitude, I think, that really puts it in perspective, where it's not just about this season and this game; it's about program-wide. Bowl game was huge, but the way Kevin handled it, I thought was even bigger.
Gerry, as you watch a little bit of practice today and still a little bit to go here into this morning's practice, what are your early takeaways from what you've seen and your season outlook on this year's Hoosiers?
Well, they're going to lose some explosiveness on offense. Sudfeld has to be replaced. I think that's pretty obvious. And how he's replaced, I think, will be really key. We don't know who it's going to be yet. Defensively, third scheme, third defensive coordinator. Team period's going on now. Anxious to watch that. I think that will probably give me a better feel for defense. So I think the questions are obvious. I think the answers aren't so obvious, and so hopefully we'll get a sense of some of the answers today.
Thanks, Gerry. Enjoy your trip.
Thanks, Greg.